Alright, let's see where we are. Now that we've gotten two of the main quests done. Let's see, there's one. My dog won't shut up. What's this? Ooh, smuggler's boat. Cool. Anyway. Let's go on a murder mystery. Mystery of the twice dead professor. My God. Cargo hijack, you say? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's an illustration. I don't think I have that much money, so I can't probably get any more treasure hunting tips. Yes.
Everything you need to survive.
Or I guess I have them all.
Have a good day now.
Well, alright then. Ooh, a cargo escort. If that is close... Okay, it is on the street, so... Jeez. This just looks like a bunch of lumber.
There you go. Slow down. There you are.
Really? I'm not going anywhere?
There you go. Easy, easy.
Best to protect the cargo on top of the car. Get my way and I'll touch you.
You will cut. Dang. Beat the shit out of you.
Took a shot at me once.
Resources. Metal, copper, whatever that is. Oh, my back. Ooh, treasure chests, you say?
Right then, miss.
Money. What are you looking at? Let's see what mystery we have for us today.
Here's an especially exciting one.
Ooh, you don't say.
Any dreadful.
The famous professor dies twice.
That's once more than. That's once more than usual. Twice as many sales. My name will soon be known across the nation.
Well, alright then. Binge house. Do they do a lot of watching in here? Binge watching? Get it? Fine, be that way. Hello everyone! Or is what I'm looking for... No, there's definitely a dead body right there. Let's see, the body shows evidence of having been in a terrible struggle. There is a deep cut to the forehead that appears to be surgical. Hugh's cut goes into the skull itself. Fascinating. Hey, there's 7 clues here.
It's
Binge.
so very awful. Professor died of an heart attack just days ago. Then tonight, I hear pounding at the door. I open it to find him bleeding and in pain. I tried to say something, then collapsed dead. Again.
What were his last words?
Barkesso, Barkesso, over and over. What does it mean?
Could mean multiple things. Could mean that you're lying to me. I shall find out.
It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot.
But how? Oh, was like a clue down here? It says there's 7 clues. I also said there was a clue right here. Aha! I found it. What does it say? Okay. My dearest love, I do not understand your father's antipathy towards me. I fear that he will take steps to disrupt our engagement. Please obtain his assurance that no matter if you marry me or no, he will render you your due when the time comes. Your betrothed, Virginia. So his father didn't like him? Or her father? What is this? Inspect. Sculpture. An intricately carved sculpture, evidently of African origin. There is a small recess where something could have been hidden. But nothing was hidden? Or it was? Or what are we getting at? Like all the clues lie on this 3rd level? Is that what we're saying? What's this? Dead spider. A large, distinctive spider curled up in death. So he was poisoned fast? Make it look like he had a heart attack? Okay. A wooden box. An open wooden crate shipped from within London. It is clearly marked to be opened only by obviously Professor Binge, personally.
Return and find out about this.
Okay. 5, 6. Binge home. Legal letter. A recent letter to Professor Bin. Let's call him Bing. From his attorney. My dear Bing, I can certainly amend your will to discourage the marriage of your son with the young lady in question. An annual allowance that will be suspended in the event of such a marriage should serve the purpose. If, as you suspect, she is driven by love of money, such a provision should certainly dampen her adore of your son.
I should return and find out about this.
Fascinating. Chomla, esteemed Professor Bing, my research trip has been a great success. I have been able to verify personally several of the unusual customs that you chronicled in your brilliant book. Once again, I am humbled by your genius, Professor
I
Sinis.
should return and find out about this.
So back downstairs. Now, who are you?
Spider? Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid of spiders.
I see.
He got that a few days ago. Inside was a statue. I thought it was a marvel. He told me it was quite common. I don't know who sent it.
But did it contain the spider?
My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. He made his name by investigating the practices of a small village in the Congo. His colleagues at the university often sent him trinkets from abroad.
See.
This is no time to talk about the will. It is true that my father and my fiancée didn't get on, but I'm confident that once he got to know her as a daughter-in-law, they would have become friends.
But did she kill him in order to get the money before the will was officially changed? Let's find out. Or did you kill him to make sure that he couldn't? Onward to the next investigative zone. Dang, they're actually pretty far away. Alright, I'll meet whichever one's closer, this university or the cemetery. Now that we've made it here, after a small mishap, a well-stocked library of anthropological books. A significant number of them are by Professor Bing, as well thumbed. All well thumbed. As well. Wow. Time for some new glasses. University of Book. Book written by Professor Bing. The Intriguing Customs of Deepest Africa. An entire chapter is torn from
I wonder if
it.
someone can tell me more about this.
Who dare defiles this book? University pedestal. A pedestal with nothing on it. However, on a descriptive label is written biggest tribal mask, a jackal. Hello, don't worry about how I got up here first.
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle.
I see.
Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere.
Perhaps in the
I
house,
recently
maybe?
traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago.
Very peculiar, sir. University, small box, an empty box labeled something.
I should return and find out about this.
Return to who?
An eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired.
Did that make you jealous, old man?
I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that scatterbrained assistant Virginia.
Aha. So did he get bit by the spider and then have a heart attack? And then was stabbed? Oh, what's this? I'm missing something. On the topic of unusual Wolverine spider, one passage notes that the venom produces a state resembling death, and that some use the venom during a rite of passage in which initiate boys experience a symbolic death lasting 2 or 3
I should
days.
return and find out about this.
I see. Looking a lot like Virginia might have. Are you Virginia?
A lovely man, and quite wealthy. I only wish he had lived to bless my alliance with his son.
Are you freaking out?
I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made?
Yes.
I'm sorry to...
Yes, it was. It was made all along. What is this? Universal a laced handkerchief with red embroidery. Okay. I don't know how that does anything. A suspiciously nondescript receipt of £7. Okay. Oops, something was amiss up here. Oh, okay, the wall. University spider illustrated the spider resembling the dead spider found in the note. A rare spider found in Belvern whose venom is strong tranquilizer, you say? Haha.
My thesis subject. My South American colleagues tell me that this particular arachnid is only found in the Bolivian Andes. Fascinating subject.
You.
An eminent colleague. He...
A
I
receipt.
hoped you wouldn't find that. I'm afraid several of the faculty purchase cadavers for research purposes. It's a fact of university life.
Okay. Alright, now off to the cemetery. So let's see what we can do with this. Did sound like Virginia was more concerned about the will than about how Emmett was doing. So we'll just have to see. She's my #1 target so far. His specimen went missing. He blames it on her. Aha, what say you, sir?
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 35 years of grave digging.
Oh, wait.
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 30...
Oh, first time, okay. I was like, first time that's happened in a long time? I see. Cemetery grave digger's coat. An old, worn coat. One pocket contains a crumpled note. Here's the sum agreed upon for last night's transaction. Aha! Whose transaction was that now? Okay, we'll inspect this. Cemetery Binge Family Vault. Lock is broken, the door is ajar, casket is empty.
I should go back and ask about what I've heard.
I was gonna say, why would we have to go back and ask? Because we know he's at the house, dead, again. Oh, what's this? A lace handkerchief with red embroidery. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's her. I'm pretty sure. £7 sterling.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Yo, there's money over here. You wanna...
Body snatching? That's an insult. I'd be in the slammer quick as that if I got caught. So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's got to eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrow just behind his tomb. It's dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can likely still see the tracks. I saw the son lock the tomb myself.
Oh, you're a
It's
lying
plain
shit.
that 7 guineas is a lot for a bloke like me. I'm careful with me pennies and save for a rainy day.
Aha, here we go. Around the corner. Down quite a bit of the blocks. Over this way. Okay, around the corner. Oh, piles of dirt, where do you take me? Includes a saw and a small hammer. The saw is bloody. Interesting. It still doesn't explain his surgical. Abandoned house, single page. Single page torn from a book on a African tribe. It describes several rituals involving sacred masks, incense, and chanting. Whose abandoned house was this? Abandoned house, ashes, a small pile of cold ashes gives off a perfumed odor. Abandoned house mask, a wooden carved mask of a jackal. Found that mask. What's this? Abandoned house, ripped chapter. Entire chapter ripped from Professor Burns with the basically the thing that was taken from the missing chapter that was taken from the book in the office. There is a clue in here that I am missing. Kids, get the hell out of my way. Something is off. You look like trouble. But again, it could have been Virginia taking his glasses. That's the home. Back to the university. Jeez, I'm back here. I wasn't going that way at all. I don't know why it auto did that. It gets on a path and it likes to follow it, but that is not the way I want it to go. Alright, Virginia.
Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly at the funeral. I was so upset. I hoped you wouldn't find that.
Who the hell are you? I found your glasses, old man.
An eminent
Mr. Lowe says glasses. Oh, I'm ready to make an accusation.
He was a stubborn old coot, but I wouldn't murder anyone.
Really? Then the only person I could think is the professor. And that's probably wrong too.
I just lost my most esteemed colleague. I had nothing to gain from his death.
Well, it certainly wasn't the maid. Really? It wasn't her? Are you sure? So what, the son? Back to the home. It wouldn't make any sense if the son was doing it. What, he did it because his father didn't take him out of the will? All right.
How dare you? He was my father. And why in heaven's name would I have attacked him in such a manner?
Well, the only other person could be the friggin'... Sure, why not?
I worked for the professor for 18 years. He was a good man. I never had any cause to...
So it was the grave robber? Really? That makes literally no sense. Alright, Ubisoft, let's find out your reasoning for that one. He just started walking around. I had to kill him. Yeah? Excuse me, guys. I need to do this to, Well, good thing this isn't a bus. I mean, there's no one in the abandoned house to accuse, so it's gotta be the crazy old man.
Me? I plant some or I sell some. I don't do 'em in.
Okay, so I've just accused everybody. And nothing. What? There was nobody in the abandoned home to interrogate. Oh wait, no. I think there was one. There was a third person in the university. I only accused 2 of them. Must have been the fat old guy. No wonder why I didn't have his glasses. Lost it. You can drop now. I saw the circle complete, so I don't know why you're not. Though I'm pretty sure Virginia looks really good for the murder. Well, you're the only one, man.
Acquired his knowledge in order to become the greatest anthropologist in the British Empire. and his beloved tribe of savages provided the method.
That Professor Silas was particularly cunning and gruesome. Mr. Raymond will be thrilled.
I still think Virginia looked the best for it. When questioned, did you know that? Do you know the will? Gave the answer. Do you know if that was changed? That should have been. It should have been her. Should have been her. Okay, save that citizen.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, I am. Alright, I think that'll be it for that one. Don't want these things take forever, and I had to accuse literally everybody in that one. So, until next time, everyone, bye!